Hi guys, happy Friday. If you're new to my channel, my name is Avril and I upload a video every Friday. So please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to support my channel. Hi guys, thank you for joining. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you yet another IKEA hack. So stick around to see how I transformed an IKEA Lack Shelf into a unique console table. Want to know how it's done? Stay tuned. Okay guys, for today's project, I'll be using an IKEA Lack Shelf which I've already got in hand to try out the decoupage technique which I've seen on Pinterest. So I started off this project by using my orbiter sander to give this shelf a good sanding. Once I have done with my sanding, I wiped it down clean and now the shelf is ready for its next step. Here you see me ripping out some pages from an old book which I've got from a thrift shop. Once the desired pages were ripped up, I then placed them in a basin and soaked them in some water. I found that by soaking the pages in water, it was much easier to apply and also it gave a smooth and clean wrinkle-free finish. Now the soaked up paper is ready to be pasted onto the shelf. Here you see me using some wood glue which I've already got in hand that I then diluted using water. At this stage, you could use any glue you got in hand. Mod Podge would also do. Now it's time to paste the soaked up paper onto the shelf by overlapping each other. At this stage, when you paste the paper, you could customize it to any design look you're after. Afterwards, I repeated this gluing process until I covered the entire shelf. Once I was done, I set it aside to dry overnight. Now the shelf is dry and ready for its next step. Here you see me using an X-Acto knife to trim off any excess paper from the edges of the shelf. Once I was done trimming off all the excess paper, I wanted to customize this shelf. So I decided to stencil it. Here I'm using some stencils which I've already got in hand. I'm going for a farmhouse design look, so I'm using numbers and a home sign to get my desired look. I secured my stencil on the shelf by using painter's tape and then followed it by using black acrylic paint to stencil it in. Afterwards, I let the letters dry for a couple of minutes and then using a damp rag, I brushed some paint off to get a distressed look. I repeated the same process on the other end of the shelf. At this stage, you could use any stencil design or pattern or even stickers to get the look you're after. Now my stenciling is done and I set it aside to dry for a couple of hours until my next step. Now my lack shelf is dry and ready to be sealed. Here I'm using a natural finish sealer to seal this shelf to protect it from all sorts of elements. I gave this shelf one coat of sealer and set it aside to dry for a couple of hours. Now my shelf is completely dry and ready for its next step. So guys, I wanted to make this shelf a console table, so I went along to my local hardware store and got some legs to turn it into a table. It's that easy. You just get some legs and screw it in place. I repeated this process on all 4 of my corners. So guys, this is how this simple project turned out and I'm loving this industrial farmhouse look. Please do leave any comments below and I would love to hear from y'all and what y'all think about this project. Okay guys, that's it for today. Hope you got inspired and enjoyed watching this video. Please give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to support my channel and also to be notified every time I upload a video. Until next time, happy crafting!